We were definitely off the pace. It seems like the break from the early game Saturday till now took us a little bit out of our focus, and I'm just, looking back now, disappointed that we didn't make more of a game of it early, because you could see when we made the push and we got to our game, we found our legs. There was a real chance to take points here tonight, and that speaks for the character of the group, that we can recover within a game. So that's something to build on, but also to look at is how we deal with aren't really very long breaks, but we seem to have a little bit of trouble coming out of them.
What changed in the third period? Was it just that power play goal?
Yeah, I mean, we were angry after two periods as a group, and it was, we were being constructive in the room on things we need to do, and the power play needed to ignite us, and it did. So we're happy to see the power plays back here over the last few games. But again, if I letting them get the fourth goal was pretty disappointing at that time. But again, they recovered. They came back, the guys, and fought hard, and we made a game of it. But that's not good enough right now.
Is it good to see that Jack, your captain, is the one who really steps up there in the third period and gives that response that you guys need after giving up the fourth goal?
Yeah, I mean, we have to push to find deeper scoring in the lineup for sure. I mean, it's excellent that Jack does that. I mean, he is playing at the top of his game, and it's a pleasure to stand behind him every night here and see how much heart and soul he's got. But in a game like this, we need more depth. We need the whole lineup to come through to be able to get points at the end.
I noticed him talking on the ice with the guys ahead of that power play. How vocal is he in the room? Like, how much does he speak up?
You know what? We're a calm team, so there is speaking going on, but it's calm. It's controlled, and Jack, of course, when I'm not in the room, I'm sure his voice is active, and it's more by example that he wants to lead here. We're not a team of a lot of talking, because we're quite clear on how we want to play, whether we're at home or on the road. It's a very consistent game we're striving for, so we don't have to speak a lot. We need to be ready when we're out there and communicate within the game, and I think we're doing that a lot, and Jack leads the way there.
Ralph, what do you make of the talk of him being, talked about as a Hart Trophy candidate at this point?
It's like speaking about playoffs. We're not speaking about any of those things at all. I mean, is he a valuable player right now in our setup? No question about it. Is he one of the best players in the league? He always has been for me since game one, and let everybody else decide that. Right now, we just want to build a season here. We want to keep that picture really small, and if any of those things come at this team after the season, I'll be the loudest cheer in the room. But at the moment, we still have so much work to do to build what we want to build for a season.
Going back to Kyle a little bit there in the third, what did you see from his game tonight that you trusted him to help spark the offense?
Yeah, he's just been such a strong voice in the room right through the year. I think Kyle is underrated a little bit in what he does for us. His habits are strong. He's a competitive player, and his puck decisions have been outstanding since he came back from his return from his head injury. We actually feel that he's taken it to another level, which is good for us to see. And he really willed that goal in, and the competitor in there helps our younger players really day in and day out. And his work ethic, as you all know, is second to none in practice and off ice and everywhere else. So we've got a lot of good leadership going on in there right now.
Ralph, Victor Olofsson had a lot of points on the power play at the beginning of the year. Have you noticed a texture to his game as the year has gone on?
Yeah, the thing about Victor that we're really excited about is early on he was looking for his spaces 5-on-5. We even moved him around in the lineup a little bit. Nobody probably even remembers that he wasn't with Jack and Sam the whole season. And gradually he slipped his way into the 5-on-5 game at a whole new level, but he did it in warp speed, really, for a rookie. And he's so comfortable in his battles, makes such strong defensive decisions above the puck, and is just becoming more complete every day, and really exciting to see where Victor's career goes, because he is still not the finished product.
Do you think the Leafs are throwing a bit of a different look your way?
You know what? We feel their core structure is similar. We don't see a lot of changes there. Their skill is amazing at the top end. It's a very skilled and talented team, and we're always going to be challenged and pushed by what they have in their lineup. But they they're looking pretty similar. Just seems that they got a good spirit going on there right now.
Kind of turn the tide in the third period.
So we just started attacking the game a little more. We came after him. We forechecked the puck better. Thought we were more tenacious. We got a little grittier, and it worked out for us.
What do you think you guys did have a slow start against them?
Can't really pinpoint it. I just think that the battle level probably wasn't there. They were desperate. They came out hard, and I think it's tough. I mean, obviously you got to give them credit. They played well. Like we didn't execute our game as well as we wanted to in the beginning. We made a couple errors, and they made us pay.
It's allowed you to just kind of find a time to flip a switch late in games where you need to rush in, and it seems like you're just finding a button to push and take over.
Yeah, I think give them credit. I think the first 2 periods they did a good job of trying to slow our line down, and I thought in the third we just competed a little harder. Thought we battled for pucks more, and obviously we used our speed. And you get a goal in the power play at the beginning of the period. It kind of boosts you, and I think it got everyone going there. It's a great shot by Rask, good screen. It's a big goal at the time, but it's frustrating. I think we had a chance there at the end, and you're 6-on-4. It's a little frustrating to kind of give those points away. We competed, we came back, and we gave ourselves a chance. But at the end of the day, we didn't do enough to win the game, and that's not good enough.
Victor's talked multiple times this year about the way you find him with the puck. What's it like for him to find you the way he's been doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said it a few times earlier in the year. He's got underrated hockey IQ, and he sees the ice well. You can tell he's been getting more and more confident. He's holding on to pucks, and it's really good to see.
Were they doing something differently in the early going to slow your line down?
No, I just think that we as a line, we were a little slow. I thought we were turning pucks back a little too much. I thought we attacked the game more in the third. You give them opportunity to get into their neutral zone forecheck, and they slow you down coming through, and it's tougher to play in their zone. It's tougher to attack, and I think in the third I thought we just played a lot more north, and I didn't give them a chance to set up, and I thought it gave us a little success.
I know it's hard to talk about yourself after a loss, but what do you make of the talk of the Hart Trophy for you?
Yeah, it's we got a long year here, obviously, and not even halfway through the season, so just try it. I'm not thinking about it at all. There's a lot that our group needs to accomplish, and a long way to go for us to be where we want to be in the playoffs at the end of the year. So we're just trying to focus on getting better every day as a team.
Do you feel like in this stretch this is as well as you've played in your career?
Yeah, I think you have a lot of confidence right now, and Rhino's been playing really well. Ole's been playing well. Like, it's just, I'm getting some. I'm the benefactor of some really good hockey. Like, it's a huge save by Linus before my goal, and if he doesn't make that save, then there's no goal. Our power play started to click a little bit better. It's a full team effort here, and just trying to contribute, help the team win, work hard.
A push in the third. What did you see going to that comeback after
I feel like we didn't really start off very good in the first, and got a little bit better in the second, and we had to make the push in the third, and I think we did a good job almost coming back.
You guys really limited them at 5-on-5 last time they were in this building. What kind of changed there?
I felt like we didn't really get the forecheck going. I felt like they came out really easy. We didn't get enough pucks deep on them, and they got. I feel like we could have probably stopped them a few times in our D zone too. We got running around a little bit too much. So I think we kind of did a good job at that in the third.
What do you think?
Easy to do that with their speed. It seemed like you guys were chasing them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's a really skilled team, obviously, and I think that it really starts with the forecheck. If we can slow them down right away, then they're not gonna be able to come with speed.
What did you think of the look you got on that last power play? Pretty much all you can ask for. You had a clean shot.
Yeah, no, I felt like I had him short side. I just missed the net. So I don't know. Yeah.
What's the lesson from this game in terms of, you know, it's a big environment. You know, the standings are what they are now, and I mean, you guys certainly played in the third period like you, I'm sure, wanted to play for 60 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like when we're playing that way, we can play with any team in this league. We just we got to do it from the start. It's hard if you give a team like Toronto time and space. They're gonna probably score a few goals on you too.
What was your read there on the pass that sprung Jack for the goal?
I just kind of heard him scream for the puck, and honestly, I kind of missed the pass, but he skated into it, and it was a perfect shot.
What's allowing you to get on the same page as
I don't know. I feel like we've been playing with each other for a long time now, and I feel like we're really starting to find that chemistry, and it definitely makes it a lot easier when you play with each other for a while. You kind of know where you have each other.
I think the power play goal gave us a little bit of life there. Obviously pretty flat in the first. It was really flat in the first, and then tried to fight back in the second. Score a couple goals. Big power play goal in the third, though, to get us going.
Did you like the response after they scored the breakaway goal to make it 4-2? I mean, 4-1, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jack scores a big goal there, and then, we make it 4-3, and then we have, then we start to believe. And, we had some chances there to tie the game, and, being down 3-0, that's what you want, and just weren't able to get it done.
What's it been like watching him on this run here? It seems like he's really stepped up in big moments for you guys.
Yeah, he's obviously doing pretty amazing things right now. It's he's really coming to his own and becoming a superstar. So he's doing some special things.
You were very noticeable again tonight. Just how good have you felt this past week or so?
I felt good. Tonight, honestly, I didn't feel very good. I felt a little flat. Just tried to grind it out, mentally. Just, give as much as I could. And had some good shifts, and had a few chances, able to capitalize there. But I felt really good since I've been back.
You were out there with Evan and Connor out there on that tying goal. Is that you getting put out there as a double shift, or is it just
Well, I think he shortened the bench there at the end, and gave me a few shifts, and it was just kind of a makeshift line, and made the most of it.
What's it feel for you to get counted on in these situations, down a goal?
Yeah, it feels good, obviously. I feel like I've kind of come a long way this year and really worked at my game. Feel like I'm in a pretty good place with it, since I've been back. So just want to keep pushing and keep getting better.
What can you guys take from just the start today? So it doesn't happen again, especially against a team like that.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that we had the start that we did. It just tough. I mean, I think everybody was just flat, and we just got to try and find a way in those type of situations to to bear down and try and minimize the damage in the first, and try and grab the game a little bit better.